Hey there, and welcome back. We'll look at the big leaps in AI models themselves, and also how tech giants are pushing beyond just software, into hardware. Then there are the growing concerns about reliability, societal impact. That's a big one. Plus, the whole debate around regulation, always lively. And finally, we'll touch on some key global trends happening right now. All right, let's start by unpacking this rapid evolution in the AI models. The sources are highlighting some pretty significant progress really across different areas. You've got Google introducing this AI mode for search, which signals a move towards, well, more conversational ways you might look for information online. And on the creative side, their VEO3 update. It's not just generating audio and video separately, it's actually tackling synchronizing them, which, is crucial if you want realistic, usable, generated content. That's a big step. Then for developers, Anthropic put out Claude Opus 4. They're claiming it's the most capable coding AI out there currently. And interestingly, they're highlighting AI safety level 3 protections. Now, we don't have the full spec on what level 3 means exactly from them, but it definitely suggests that these formalized safety tiers, they're becoming a competitive point. Even Midjourney, the image generator, they boosted rendering speed by 40% in V7. So that just shows speed and efficiency. There's still major goals right alongside raw capability. Okay, but here's where it gets, I think, really interesting. We're seeing clear moves by the big players to embed AI much deeper, like beyond your screen. OpenAI made huge headlines, right? Acquiring Jony Ive's startup, IO, reportedly for something like $6.5 billion. That's a lot. Now, the sources suggest this isn't really about getting into the phone business. It seems like a clear signal of intent to develop AI-powered hardware companions. Think about that. AI is a physical device you interact with, maybe ambiently, maybe specialized. Moving AI from just software into actual tangible objects in your life. That's a strategic pivot that could really redefine our whole relationship with AI. But as AI moves into these more integrated roles, especially in really critical areas, well, concerns about reliability and impact are definitely growing, and the sources really reflect this unease. Take the Social Security Administration. They're planning to integrate AI into their call system to handle inquiries for, get this, 73 million beneficiaries. I mean, this isn't some small test case. It's putting AI right on the front lines of a massive public service. There's a really active debate going on. One example mentioned is this contentious provision. It's in a proposed GOP budget bill. It would basically impose a 10-year moratorium on state-level AI regulations. Now, that's not just a technical footnote. It really ignited debate, a debate about the right balance between, fostering innovation and implementing needed oversight. It really highlights that tension, doesn't it, between speed and caution, between varied approaches and consistent rules. Looking globally now, the sources show AI development isn't just happening in Silicon Valley, and it's often highly localized, tailored to specific needs. India's VharathGen project, for instance, it's focused specifically on developing AI models in local Indian languages and scripts. They even have a tool, Avic or AI, aimed at helping non-English speaking vendors in e-commerce. So making AI accessible in a really hyper-local context, that's powerful. Meanwhile, in China, DeepSeek's AI system, it's apparently being widely adopted across hospitals there. Reports say it's enhancing diagnostic accuracy and streamlining clinical workflows. So these examples show national strategies, right? Tailoring AI for specific cultures, integrating it into core sectors like healthcare. And underneath all this, you have broader industry shifts, like analysts backing companies, Marvell Technology, for example, as potential AI chip stock, which just reminds us that the hardware, the infrastructure, it's fundamental to all this progress. And you see major content holders like the New York Times, they're signing multi-year AI licensing deals, this one with Amazon, showing just how valuable high-quality information is perceived to be for training these evolving AI products. Okay, so what does all this mean when you put it together? We've seen AI capabilities advancing incredibly fast, moving from software tools towards potentially physical companions. We flagged how its integration into critical public services, like Social Security, government reports, is really bringing reliability concerns right to the forefront. It has to. And we've touched on that intense debate around regulation not happening alongside these global efforts to localize AI and apply it in essential areas like health and commerce. It's pretty clear the scale of change is just massive, and it's accelerating. It's impacting everything from how you search online to potentially the physical devices around you and the essential services you rely on every day. But this breakneck pace of innovation, it exists right alongside these significant, still unresolved questions. Questions about reliability, about how best to actually oversee its development. So with AI moving beyond the digital realm into physical devices impacting essential services you use. Here's a thought for you to maybe mull over as you watch the space develop. What aspects of AI's development and integration do you think we should be watching most closely in the coming year? Is it the push into hardware? Is it proving reliability in government or healthcare? Or maybe it's the outcome of these regulatory debates. It's definitely a space that demands our attention. Thanks for tuning in.